For ages, the energy interplayed through sun, air, water, and soil. It created ecosystems for life to manifest itself. And then humans, ignorant of this vastness, have broken the fine balance life stands on. Air, water, soil. They all need our love. Where do we start?
कैसा है?
हाँ ठीक कर रहे हैं यार.
ठीक. Food forest is all about restoring relationships between sun, soil, water, air, life, our food, and the consciousness which manifests itself as natural processes. The trees capture sunlight and also act as temperature controllers. The soil, that is Mother Earth, nurtures maximum life within 1 feet of its surface. Hence, it also acts as carbon sink and atmospheric nitrogen balancer, which, if fractionally changed, can be more disastrous than current air pollution. When we look at water, nature always wants it to flow and hence uses all living organisms, especially trees, as sources and storages of water. The industrial agricultural systems have ignored these facts and hence we see deprived lands, air and water and life quality. Aranyaani is all about restoring these ecosystems, maximizing use of sunlight, having live soils and water flows. When we started way back in 2005, the main challenge was where to find this knowledge. The contemporary models were there, but they were severely short in deep thought that can harness all the complexities of nature, yet is free of human biases and is simple to execute, and also captures all the beauty that our country has. So over last 10 years we developed some working principles, mainly no violence and no unnatural tilling, sustainability and hence no GM seeds, full biodiversity, and then no interference, that is Swambhu Sanchalan, neither chemical nor non-chemical. So when we create such ecosystems, then we see at certain stages bees, earthworms and birds start colonizing them, and that is when we know they have come alive. Such systems create food which already have a long evolved relationship with our bodies and hence are very good for health. When we started 14 years ago, the land was heavily tilled and parched. The main problem then was to get natural cover from sunlight and to prevent it from further cracking. To start with, first we planted hardy bushes, wild shrubs, vetiver and grasses so that soil could come alive in 2 years. Thereafter, we planted fruit trees around, and then once the nature knew that soil is life, these birds and monkeys started planting banyan, peepal and other trees which you see around. You also see a Gondraj lemon tree here which is flowering in spring season. Now this is a rare sight and it also tells us that once we take care of honeybees and earthworms, the nature is going to take care of every other problem that we have. Dena Didi? Haldi Didi. As you can see, we have turmeric planted everywhere here. Now it is drying in summers and this is almost 1 year old, but we have 2 to 3 year olds also. The beauty of a food forest is that because of mulch, you can get raw turmeric throughout the year, which has very high medicinal properties. Then you can see that there are vetivers, as I had mentioned yesterday, everywhere, and along with vetiver there are small different plants, cranberries, lemons, etc. We also have in this season mangoes and other fruiting plants, spring fruiting plants which are flowering now. Then we have mulberries planted everywhere. This is a very dense small nursery where the mulberries function as the cutters of sunlight during summers, and hence the temperatures are very low throughout summers. We also have these cherry tomatoes, which are wild variety coming in a food forest, and these are very exotic in taste. Just around this time we have tuar, which is flowering, and some of them have started to come also. And so right here we have put a processing unit, and that is how all the village communities around us are associated with our products. It is their work. 12 years ago this place was like an oven in summers, but now it's very pleasant even at noon and getting better. I could not imagine how much we have been learning from nature and how much we have been able to give back. We have been helped by many people with their knowledge, land and blessings. Now we are working on many food forests across the country in different climatic zones. At the same time, we also give free herbs to village communities around and needy people, so that no one is deprived of benefits of a food forest. Thank you. Now, customers are also associated with us through a wide array of products, and that is how they patronize our food forests. That also brings us to a future plan where we want to localize a lot of them so that food is consumed locally from a food forest.
A lot of work needs to be done in decades to come. But it can be made possible only with your involvement. So we invite everyone to participate in this yajna.